This is NBC 10 News.
Pregnant and addicted. The opioid epidemic is now claiming its most vulnerable victims. The NBC 10 investigators are looking into now babies addicted at birth.
Investigative reporter Mitch Blocker spent the day with one soon-to-be mom as she tries getting clean before she delivers. Mitch.
Yeah, this is a story that begins in Port Richmond. It takes us past Kensington Avenue and to a health clinic in Center City. It's about a mom-to-be who is hooked on heroin.
Flossie Fagan was an honor roll student. Today, she's 6 months pregnant and addicted to heroin.
I can't believe that I went from that good girl to this wild, crazy, big drug addict girl. And I want to get back to that girl.
Her family wants her back too.
It kills me inside. It really does.
Her mom says she finds needles all over the house.
A couple of times I found like 5 needles and 6 bags.
Happy birthday to you.
Just a few months ago, Flossie seemed to turn it around. But just days after her 26th birthday, her fiancé overdosed, and she started using again.
When is the last time you used?
2 days ago.
On the day we spent with Flossie, she tells us she's determined to get help, but says the high is hard to resist.
Why did you use 2 days ago?
I had money on me. People were saying it all around me, and I got tempted.
She's on her way to a clinic to get methadone to ease herself and her baby off the drugs. To get there, we take a bus.
This is our stop. We get off, then we get on the L.
And walk through one of Philadelphia's notorious drug dens on Kensington Avenue.
When you go over there, you're going to hear works, which means needles.
Is it hard to walk through here right now?
No, not right now, not at all. I can walk through like nothing. Hurry up, hurry up.
When we get off the train in Center City, it's a short walk to the clinic.
Talking about the new group schedule.
Across the Delaware Valley, there are dozens of clinics where people like Dr. Barbara Schindler help pregnant women overcome addiction every day.
Physicians will prescribe both pain medication to women more commonly than they do to men.
She couldn't talk to us specifically about any patients and does not know Fagan, but says many of the women she sees struggle with mental health problems and self-medicate to deal with them. She says pregnancy complicates treatment because simply stopping drug use isn't an option.
Remember that all the systems in that baby are developing, and if they're used to having some substance that's not there, particularly in their brain or their spinal column, there could be defects that could come from that.
Flossie Fagan has a lot to go back to, a family that loves her and wants her home. She knows heroin has already taken so much from her. She doesn't want it to take her baby too.
I don't know what it is. Sometimes I can't find out what it is inside of me that keeps making me use.
Now, Flossie Fagan is now in a recovery center, but she is one of countless pregnant women hooked on heroin and other opioids. Many of them start with legally prescribed pills. And one of the major problems with this epidemic is that we don't know the long-term effects on child development. And one of the major finds in our investigation is that no one in Pennsylvania is tracking the current number of opioid-addicted newborns. It makes it very hard to pinpoint where the problem is at its worst and how to slow it down. So tonight we are taking our questions to Harrisburg, guys, and we're going to ask the Wolf administration questions about what they're going to do to put the focus on these voiceless newborns who are born addicted.
Wow.
And I know you've worked really, really hard on this. This is such a delicate and complicated issue, too.
Yeah, and tragic.
It shows you how strong this hold is that a woman is using while she's pregnant.
They want to be sober. They truly do. The ladies that we talk to truly do, including Flossie Fagan.
All right, Mitch Blocker.
Watch that.
Can't wait to see that at 11 o'clock. Remember, don't miss Born Addicted. That's tonight on NBC 10 News at 11 o'clock. Right after The Voice, This Is Us and the season premiere of Chicago Med.